Oh boy, it is that time again, folks. World Tournament is back on Global. By the time you're watching this, we'll probably be under 7 hours, maybe like 6.5 hours or 6 hours away. But as of me recording this, we're about 7.5 hours away. And I gotta say, folks, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I have been slowly but definitely dropping in the rankings every single time I've done these World Tournaments. It's been honestly a blessing to actually accept each and every incremental World Tournament that I'm setting a new low in terms of my record. I know it's still try hard to a lot of you, but the fact is I've been slowly working my way back. However, this is kind of a mega World Tournament because it is combining two World Tournaments put together. And if you don't believe me, take a look at all of the units that Global is getting during this time. That's not how this works usually. Usually we have one prize free-to-play LR, and it should have been Demon King Piccolo, and then maybe we'll have one or two prize units, but instead we have 3 brand new units, 1 brand new LR, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 awakenings for previous World Tournament units. So that is basically what they're trying to say, is they are doubling up on World Tournaments. Maybe this could be the start of a new meta for Global, where we have less of them, but they're doubly rewarding, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because you have to worry about it less often, sure, but then you might actually have to put some effort into it. So let's go over all of these units real quickly, and then we'll talk about where the best place to rank would be if you actually were serious about this. And also, you guys can make your predictions as far as where I'm going to rank, because, no comment. All right, let's start. We'll start with the Tech Gohan. This is the new prize unit that you're going to be getting at 23 million. Tech, type key plus 350%, raises defense permanently, causes supreme damage. Attack and defense plus 158, reduces damage received by 30% when facing only one enemy. That's very nice. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 58% when there's another Goku's family category ally on the team. Very easy to set up, so this is a nice unit and only at the SSR level, so this will be a monster when he gets his TUR. Very nice, good start. The Cell is now awakening into the new and improved Perfect Cell. So let's take a look at this. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage. Not much of a leader skill, but his support is awesome. Attack and defense plus 120, extreme class key plus 2, 30% stats. Super class enemies defense minus 60%, high chance of launching an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. This is a key component to this unit's passive, because now it actually massively enhances his survivability in compromising situations where you're just outnumbered. He can greatly raise his defense twice, thereby helping you possibly survive an onslaught a lot more easily. So this is definitely a must-have. One of the better free-to-play units to come out of the World Tournament. One of the best supports in general. Same goes for the Super Saiyan 2 Saiyaman, because he is also one of the best free-to-play supports in the game. One of the best supports in general. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage. Attack and defense plus 70%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10 with each attack performed, up to 58. So, Superclass allies key plus 3, attack and defense plus 30%, plus an additional key plus 3, attack and defense plus 50% when there's an extreme class enemy. So he's just packing on numbers. And then he also lowers the enemy defense by 58%. Out of the two, I think I prefer the Cell, because the Cell as an individual can actually protect himself a little bit better, I think. But they're both really good. They're just basically packing on the numbers through different ways. So they're both going to be excellent units. Make sure you have them. If you have at least one, get ready to TUR them. They're all going to require 7 of the World Tournament medals, so hopefully you guys have enough. Now let's take a look at the Mighty Mask. Mighty Mask was always kind of a wild card in his original form. Now with his TUR, he becomes a 70% key plus 3 physical sub-lead. Actually, not too bad. Greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage. Attack and defense plus 150, plus an additional attack and defense plus 150 when facing only one enemy. Evades enemy attack, including super attack, for 1 turn when HP is 50% or less. So here's a guaranteed dodge, once only. And after that turn, high chance of evading enemy's attack when HP is 50% or less. So that's a nice little bonus here. So after you get that one moment of, I don't know, Ultra Instinct. Actually, if anything, you could just equate this to Goten and Trunks kind of splitting up down the middle. After that, they have about a 50% chance to dodge. Okay. Evades enemies' attacks, including super attack, for 1 turn when HP is 30% or less. So actually, this unit has a lot of dodging in various situations. Not too bad for a difficult Dokkan event. Maybe some Legendary Goku event. I'm not too sure about that one, but hey, you never know. So I like how this unit looks right now. A lot better than what it was before, so I actually might use him. And we got Jackie Moon. A unit that I've never used. I don't think I have a copy of this guy. With his new leader skill, oh, he's a key +2, 70% stats lead, okay. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and greatly lowers defense. Key +1 up to 3, attack and defense +20 up to 80 at the start of each turn. Attack and defense +150 when performing a super attack. Kamehameha category allies, key +3, attack +30%. We don't have very many, if at all, support units for Kamehameha now that I think about it. Is there actually a Kamehameha support? One that is dedicated to that category? I don't believe that there is. I can't think of one, so this might actually be the first of its kind over here on Global. Let me know in the comments if you guys can recall any other Kamehameha support units. Not ones that apply for Super Class, Extreme Class. No. Ones that explicitly support the Kamehameha categories. So that right there boosts his value because of that support. But then also he does some nice damage. So those are the recurring units with their new TURs. Now let's take a look at the General Tao, Mercenary Tao. DB Saga, key +4, 130%. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage with a high chance to perform a critical hit. Ultra Super, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and high chance of performing a critical hit. Attack and defense +5, 6, 4, 8. I remember there's a lot of word puns here, so I don't remember all the translations exactly, but you're going to have to go look that up. Attack and defense +5,648 per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense +7,564 per key sphere with 3 or more key spheres obtained, plus an additional attack and defense +10,108 when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense +10,108 when performing an ultra super attack, plus an additional key +1 per key sphere obtained. Oh, is that it? Plus key +1? It couldn't be key 1.587320 No? Okay. Active skill massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, and stuns the enemy for 1 turn. There's just a lot going for this guy. You have to have him. Can be active when HP is 50% or less if the character receives 3 or more attacks in battle. So he is going to be a fun unit to use. I'm very excited for him. His music is outstanding, and he's just the first. I mean, we haven't really had a really hype Mercenary Tao. We have the Cyborg Tao, who's pretty cool. Like the tech one is actually pretty cool, but he's too risky. He can stun, yeah, but I don't like him receiving attacks too much because there's no damage reduction here, and the trade-off could be a bit too steep. So I like him in this new LR form, so I definitely want to pick up a copy of him. And then it's not listed here, but we are also getting the Anin and the Turban Goku. So let's go over these two real quick. Anin is a key +3, 50% int sub-lead. Raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers attack. Very nice combination. All that's missing is sealing the opponent. Attack and defense +120, key +2, plus an additional attack and defense +60 when HP is 60% or more. Peppy Gal category allies attack +20%, defense +10%. Realm of Gods category allies attack +20, defense +10, recovers 6% HP at the start of the turn. Interesting combination of categories, Peppy Gals and Realm of Gods, but that's what she is. She's like a deity guardian of the other world. There was only one episode, I believe, that she appeared in, and I can't remember exactly the context of the episode. But it's very funny how strikingly similar she looks to Chi-Chi. So that is Anin, and then here is the Turban Goku, right when he comes back after his, his training arc, individual solo training arc. STR key +3, 50%, cause supreme damage with a medium chance to stun. Attack and defense +159%, launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. This is awesome. This is awesome, okay? Plus an additional attack and defense +5 with each attack performed up to 59. Medium chance of performing critical hit. What the heck? This one and the Gohan are really good. Extremely good. That is a powerful combination of units right there. All right. So, yeah, these are all of the new units dropping on Global. Now, where do you want to place to get all this? Well, keep in mind, they added this new update where at the 23 million point mark, you will get 1 copy of the new SSR. So if you're worried about not getting the Gohan at all, just get to 23 million, you will get the Gohan. 7 million more gets you a bunch of Kais as well. So I do advise you go all the way to 30 million if you are a casual player, which is most of you, which you're normal human beings, so that's good. And then let's go over some of the other ones. So we've got complete 20 world tournaments in a row. That will net you an Elder Kai. Extra missions here is where we've got 2 new mission rewards. And I'm thinking that this could be the new meta, but we'll see how this goes next time around. But if you win 50 times in the World Tournament at your own pace, you will get 2 Demon King Piccolo units. Now, these guys were supposed to be the LR one more time for Global World Tournament, but like I said, they've moved things up. So now you're going to be able to get these units through 2 painstaking missions, sure, but the key difference here is that you're no longer competing against the clock or the rest of the planet. You are competing only with your own patience. Because before, somebody who was trying to compete for local rank 1 would always be dreading the fact that, okay, the difference between rank 2 and 3 and 1 is that 1 extra SSR. Now, you are getting both right here. So basically, you're simulating what it takes to reach local rank 1, but without the time crunch. So if that is you, because I saw a lot of your comments before when I talked about this on another video, some of you are really fortunate to be getting this update because now you don't have to do the grind. You just have to make sure that by the time the weekend is over, you win the World Tournament 50 times, which is still a commitment, but I think it's a fair trade-off. So when you do, you would get this unit, 2 more copies, and if you guys don't know, he is an incredibly good unit. Also a free-to-play, Terrifying Conqueror's lead, who can change orbs, he can heal, he can do a decent amount of damage too, so he is a must-have for any free-to-play player, or just any Dokkan player in general, because we don't have too many different varieties of Piccolo. So getting a new type of Piccolo is always welcome. So yeah, this is what you need to get those 2 copies. Now, what do you need to get everything else at least 1 copy, or at least to get a rainbow? The amount that you're going to need is ranking between 1,000 and 2,000 in the world to get 4 copies of the Gohan. 4 copies of the Gohan, if you rank between 1,000 and 2,000, you will most likely also be hitting local rank 1, which will give you 2 copies of the General Tao, which will actually be a very nice addition to your General Tao's build on that first time around that you get to use him, because having that additional in his hit potential is going to make him extra lethal. But the reason why it's 1,000 is because you only need to get 4 more copies of the Gohan, assuming you've already reached 23 million. You only need 5 copies of the Gohan to get the rainbow, and since 1 is already taken care of, that lessens the workload for you to actually have to grind this out. Because if you actually needed to get 5 copies, you would have to go down here between 500 and 1,000. And as some of you may know, the steeper you climb, the exponentially higher amount of effort it takes to reach the next tier, the next tier, the next tier. Slowly, I have been dipping from, I once ranked here, only once, wasn't worth it. Usually I hover between the 11 and 20 ranking, but lately I have been dropping. I think the last one that I did, well, a couple times I did 20 to 30, then I went to 50, then I think I went down to like 100. I think the last time I did this, I was around the 200 mark, but I can't be sure. I don't remember exactly. And also, the good thing about this Gohan is that you can actually farm out the super attack through other means. You don't have to worry about getting all of those extra copies. You can actually farm out the Gohan either from the Incredible Gem Shop, you can get them from any possible extra SSRs that you get from your summons, or you can get it from the Super Guy Galactic, what is that stupid story event called? It's got the dumbest name. Super Guy Galactic Crisis. If you go to this event with a bunch of Hybrid Saiyans, you can actually farm out SR Gohans. They've discontinued the previous version of this, the R Gohan. You can immediately just get the SR Gohan. You can Z-Awaken these and then infuse them into your new Tech Gohan to boost his super attack. So there's more than one way to boost his super attack without wasting any Kais. But I'd say this one is actually worth bringing. He is a Legendary Goku event ally because he stacks his defense indefinitely. And chances are when you're running this guy, you're probably going to be having another Goku's Family category ally on the team. That doesn't necessarily even mean Goku. You could just bring another version of Gohan or maybe Goten. This is a really, really nice build. So I would definitely consider putting some time and effort into this guy because Dokkaning responsibly is important. So there you have it, folks. That is the preview for tonight's World Tournament. Now, the question is, what am I going to do? I know a lot of you guys like to roast me, rightfully so, because I claim to be a tryhard, or I claim to not be a tryhard, whereas you guys see me as a tryhard. Point is, I try harder than most of you on a very stupid and pointless event. However, this time around, I feel like there's a little bit more reason to do so. So I want to leave it to you guys to predict, where do you think I am going to rank on this World Tournament? If you guys don't know, over these World Tournament weekends, I like to post community posts with different images. And the point of this game that I do is for you guys to try to figure out what my identity was during the World Tournament on that particular day. So for example, on the end of the second night, I will post a picture of, I don't know, Tien. Then I'll ask you, what was your rank for that day? Or what rank are you? The point of that post is to ask you for your rank for an update from you guys, and it's to also tell you that for that entire day, my name was actually Tien. And if you were able to figure it out, then you get some points. So that's a little fun game I like to run. A couple of you are onto it, but most of you generally don't realize what I'm doing. So I am officially announcing it this time around. I will be changing my name once every single day. Obviously, if you're on my friends list, you kind of already know, but just in the sport of the game, try to have fun with it and try not to look at my name to see where I'm at, just to engage in it. But if you want to, whatever. So that is it, folks. World Tournament hype. Get excited. I'm super excited. Not really. I hate everything. World Tournament sucks, but hey, we are getting double the rewards this time around, technically. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what is your target rank for this World Tournament? What is my target estimated rank for this World Tournament? And do you even care about any of this stuff? Are you just someone who just mentally checks out of Dokkan during World Tournament weekend? Sometimes it could be fun. This might be a fun one. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future. And click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned. Have a good weekend. I will see you soon. And always remember to Dokkan responsibly, except for this weekend. Because if you are going to be going try hard in this World Tournament, you might want to Dokkan irresponsibly. Okay, bye-bye. Good luck.